Hi, folks. This is Cold Rain coming back at you with a quick weather update. I cut a video earlier, and we're looking at some of the modeling and some of the radar imagery that was based on earlier this morning. We've got a little bit of an update for you. We'll start here with the National Weather Service page out of Raleigh. They have added Wake County and Johnson County and Sampson County into the winter storm warning. And part of that is because you see additional precipitation breaking out here. And starting to really get the winter storm underway here in North Carolina. A lot of rain down here in South Carolina. So there is some ice pellets mixed in with some of this and some of the observations. It looks like we're seeing ice pellets over here in the eastern part of the state. But a couple of things I wanted to show you real quick is that you can see as this storm system starts to take shape, off the coast, moisture is being thrown back in. There's quite a bit of upper level lift going on. And so what I wanted to show you here is this banding here that's starting to take shape over Person County down into Guilford County, Iredell, and back into this area here. And this is kind of moving off up as we get toward Roanoke Rapids. This little band here is the elements within it are moving along the same axis. So they're not really advancing to the east. They're sort of training over each other. And so this is called a snow band. We talked about this yesterday. Another little one setting up here down in the Sandhills up toward Wake County. So you can see that here. And we're going to see these features coalesce through the course of the afternoon. So where these little bands set up, you can get bursts of a little bit more moderate to heavier snowfall totals. All of this area is going to fill in as we get into the afternoon with light amounts of snow. I mean, we don't expect, widespread 6+ inches here, but as we go through the day and get into the later on afternoon hours toward, maybe 10 o'clock, somewhere in there, the models are kind of showing, and I'll show you this here in the latest run of the HR, but they're showing kind of a finger of heavier precipitation back into this area here. And so it's looking like kind of a heavier axis will kind of poke back in toward the triangle. If that takes shape, and if it happens, I mean, you're looking at maybe a couple of 4 or 5 inch spots that could develop in here. Also, the warm nose, we were worried about that and still are concerned about it. Some of the modeling continues to get it close to or into Wake County. But some of the more recent data looks like it might kind of stay right just to the south of the county, and so you get kind of below this line down here is where you might experience more in the way of mixing and sleet that would cut down on totals. Again, this is all spotty precipitation here, but there are a couple of bands developing. We don't see a big January 2000 type event where you're going to have massive corrections upwards in snowfall over the last 6 hours before the storm, or 12 hours, or whatever it was. But certainly keep your eye out for heavier bursts of snow. A lot of snow starting to reach the ground here and be reported. Some of the here, let's delete that, and I'll show you one last thing and then let you go. The latest HRR model here, the short range model. So this is kind of how it evolves the precipitation over the course of the afternoon. You can kind of see that band set up here and another one back here. And watch the pinks and the oranges as we go kind of through time. They set up toward just north of Fayetteville, and then kind of remain in place. They don't really advance all that much. And you can see those darker blues over Wake County. That sort of represents that little finger of heavier precipitation that we talked about a while ago. And so that really takes shape over the course of the afternoon. This is about 7 o'clock p.m. and 8, 9, 10. It's starting to pull out. So by around midnight, we should start to see things wrap up. It's still going kind of strong over toward the northeastern part of the state. So that wraps us all up there. And if we look at the total precipitation, we can see, if I can get over here on it, you kind of see this little axis here back toward Wake County. So we're looking at anywhere between 3 and 4/10, which could, if it's all snow, could be 3 or 4 inches of snow in some of these spots. So that was the impetus for the winter storm warning to be brought back into Wake County and Johnson and Sampson as well. And do a quick look. We'll do this on the fly here at the snowfall totals out of the HRR and see what it projects. And so it's looking, looking back in here, 1 to 2 to 3 inches. So not a bad forecast. Back here where the snow band is set up, it might be underestimating this a little bit. We could see maybe 2 inches back in this area if it comes down heavy enough for long enough. So anyway, hope you all get to see some snow and have a good time. Still, the biggest impact's going to be up in northeastern North Carolina and southeastern Virginia, up toward uh, Norfolk. In this area, 6, 8 inches of snow could fall up there. So enjoy the day. I might update a few times more on Twitter. I'll have my Twitter. It's at Real Cold Rain. So if you want to follow me there, you can do that, and I'll keep us updated if any major changes happen. But I wanted to get this out pretty quickly, and so I'll post this here in a few minutes. It is 1:18 as I'm speaking now. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of the afternoon. Enjoy the snow day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.